This is the BG Climbers list for the week ending 5/11/2022. This list is put together every week by Michael Alexander. I'll include links in the description if you want to take a look at the actual list. The format here has changed a little bit in terms of the website. I guess BGG is doing some more updates, but the list is basically the same. And we're going to start at number 10. Number 10 is Perseverance Castaway Chronicles, episodes 1 and 2. So this one is obviously getting its first deliveries from the Kickstarter, and it's averaging just above 8. It's kind of where I expected this to land as it starts out. I think this game is probably not going to end up in the top 100, but we'll see. It is a very heavy game, which I think does give it a little bit more oomph to get in there. But I'm actually interested in seeing how episodes 3 and 4 play out, assuming... I haven't even heard anything about the Kickstarter, so I don't know when that's going to happen, but assuming that happens at some point. So this is number 10, Perseverance, Castaway Chronicles. Number 9, Human Punishment Beginning. So we've seen this one in the past, or in the past few weeks, and it's actually climbing off of its initial ratings, which is a bit of a surprise. Usually the first couple weeks after getting a game are some of its best, but maybe it's growing on people, or maybe the right people are getting a hold of it now. So we'll see how this one does in the coming weeks. I'm pretty sure we'll see it again. This is number 9, Human Punishment, The Beginning. Number 8 is Planet Unknown. So this one, I think, got a really good review from the Dice Tower this last week. So I don't know, I'm assuming this is going to come to retail at some point, and I think that they liked how the tile placement was, so that may have caused a few more people to look into it or get it to the table quicker. We did see this jump in ratings this week. I still contend that this probably will not get into the top 100. I think it started out a little bit weak, and even if it gets some above 8, it's going to be hard to pull into that. I do think this will probably end up in the top 500 and probably, I would say, top 300. Number 8, Planet Unknown. Number 7 is Feed the Kraken. So this one must still be getting delivered. I don't remember how many people kickstarted, but this week it got a lot of really, really positive ratings. So we're going to have to see how this one does. It's a deduction game, so I don't know. I still haven't gotten Search for Planet X to the table, but I feel like that's a very pure deduction game. My problem with The Alchemist was it was like this worker placement deduction hybrid. I felt like the deduction wasn't as fun as I thought it could be, and the worker placement wasn't as fun as I thought it could be. And I feel like Planet X actually has the right puzzle and has the app integration to allow for the infinite replayability, essentially. But we'll see. Feed the Kraken. We've seen it before. We'll probably see it again. Number 7. Number 6, Thing, the board game. So The Thing, the board game. And this one's dropping. I kind of expected it to. I think that this has a niche market for people looking for universal monsters, the Thing specifically, and I think for those people it's probably a great game. I think that in general it's probably not gonna end up getting in the top 100. So this is number 6, The Thing, the board game. Number 5, Return to the Dark Tower. So this is doing amazingly well. This is going to get a retail release, I think. And assuming the retail release is anything like the Kickstarter release, and the ratings continue to do this well, I don't doubt this is ending up in the top 100. It's already at 857. A retail release should give enough copies to propel its way up there. And if you can look at this, there hasn't been a single week below 8. And most of them, I guess all of them above 8.25, which is really high for a game with 1,200 ratings. So to me, it's just a matter of time till this ends up in the top 100 at this point, especially assuming it gets the retail release. This is number 5, Return to the Dark Tower. Number 4, Foundations of Rome. So this is this massive Arcane Wonders game with really big miniatures and I guess an enormous box for all the miniatures. It's doing about what I expected. I think it's a solid lightweight game with a really good production. Obviously the production value is going to increase the rating somewhat, and it's designed by Emerson Matsui, who designed some excellent games. Like my favorite is Century. I think my favorite game of his is Century Golem Edition, the base game. But even the other Century games I thought were really good. This game, I would say it's pretty simplistic and too simplistic for my tastes, considering its price point, its size. But I think if you're looking for a family weight game that looks amazing, and maybe you can play it with people that don't normally play board games, this is a great game because it is really quite an amazing looking game. So number 4, Foundations of Rome. Number 3, Ark Nova. So this thing is rocketing up the list. It hasn't really slowed down. It's still averaging an 8.7. That is extremely high, and it's at spot 16. So this is heading, I mean, it could be, I think to get in the top 10, you need about 10,000 ratings or about 12,000 ratings at this level. But I think it's going to be in the top 10 within a month and a half, probably, maybe a month. This game has even divided my expectations for it. It's a game I'm going to have to get to the table, or, well, be able to play probably at a convention. I don't see myself buying it for some of the same reasons that Shut Up and Sit Down was critical. I think I would have those same problems with the game. But I do think that this is a game that people that like Terraforming Mars, I feel like, are going to really like. So this is Ark Nova, number 3. Number 2 is Wonderlands War. So this game has been getting astounding ratings, I think, even better than I expected. I played this at PAX South when PAX South was a thing before it was released. I immediately, after playing it, I said, okay, this is going to be a solid game. They made some tweaks to it, some changes, make things better, but it is actually doing better than my expectations at an 8.65. I think Tom Vassell gave it a really good review this last week. It's out for retail with the standard edition, and I think on Skybound Games you can still get the deluxe edition with the deluxe chips. I feel like it's a good value, considering if you buy Quacks and then you buy the deluxe chips, it's probably going to cost almost as much. Now, we've played this a number of times now. I think I'm up to like 5 or 6 plays of this game. And I think that there are some clear strategies that are better. Maybe some of the characters are a little bit better than others. But everyone that plays it has a fun time playing this game. I think the push your luck elements, the drafting, everything keeps people engaged. And I feel like because it's a push your luck game, you always feel like you're in the game, even if you maybe really aren't. And the artwork's amazing. I mean, it's a really solid game. I recommend you check this out if you haven't heard about it or know about it. I do think this is going in the top 100. It's got a solid retail release. I feel like a solid push your luck game with some unique elements of area control, some unique elements of bag building. Really nice. Number 2, Wonderlands War. Number 1, Paint the Roses. So I don't think, do I remember this game? Everyone's, I guess, yeah, okay. Puzzling Day in Wonderland, where everyone's working together to outsmart the Queen of Hearts. So, deduction cooperative game with a hexagon grid. I feel like I remember this game on Kickstarter a while ago. So this must be getting delivered at this point. It's a logic puzzle game. I didn't back it. I thought it looked interesting. I feel like this is the year when all the Wonderland theme stuff gets delivered. I gotta assume that Wonderland stuff is able to be used without any fees or anything, which is probably why it's available, why you're seeing so many games with it. I don't think this game, I mean, based on the initial ratings, I don't think this game is hanging in the top 100. Even with its initial deliveries, it's getting high 7s, which tends to mean longer term it's going to end up at like 7.5, 7.0 ratings. But maybe we'll see it jump up. I mean, it is at 7.96 for this last week. Maybe we'll see it jump up. So there you have it. That is the BGG Climbers for the week ending 5/11/2022. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and please take a look at our other videos. Thank you.